Hello guys, and welcome to Campus 101 Online Educational Consult. My name is Dr. Peter. Some of my students call me Dr. Piru. And in this video series, I'm going to introduce you to how to carry out your post-UTME examination using CBT to guarantee your admission into the university this year. On this channel, there are 10 parts of the post-UTME training, including general secrets you need to know about post-UTME, general knowledge you need to have when you are going for post-UTME, and current affairs, as well as the English language part of post-UTMEs. It's going to be beneficial for you if you're applying to federal universities, state universities, and even private universities. The other part of the post-UTME training is going to include post-UTME training for those who are applying for medicine, law, engineering, pharmacy, post-UTME training for those who are applying for commercial courses like business administration, finance, and economics, as well as other business related subjects. There's also going to be a post-UTME training particularly directed to those who are going to be studying core art subjects such as law, performing arts, and political science and things like that. So if you are interested in any of these, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share the links with your friends so that all of us can successfully get admitted into the university in 2021. In this video particularly, now we're going to be talking about CBT. Now CBT stands for computer-based test. The same method that was used to conduct the joint admission and matriculation point examination, the JAMB exam, is the same way most universities in Nigeria now conduct their post-UTME. Now I need to let you know that some schools still do a written post-UTME, but most schools in Nigeria have adopted the post-UTME examination. So it's something you need to learn if you really want to get admitted into your university in 2021. What are the things you need to know when it comes to post-UTME and CBT? Number one, you need to confirm the time and the date of your examination. I repeat this, I've seen a lot of students who have exams on Wednesday by 12 o'clock, and instead of coming on Wednesday by 12 o'clock, they will come late on Wednesday by 2:30 or 12:30, not knowing the post-UTME is a very short examination, and immediately it is conducted, your chance is gone, and that is the end of your admission. So you need to confirm the date and the time of your post-UTME and come early, come an hour or even 2 hours before the examination so that you can see the environment and get acquainted with the environment. Number two, you need to be aware of scammers. What do I mean by this? Many people who are going to come your way telling you that they have the questions that will come out in the post-UTME, that they can make sure that you guess your post-UTME and score 100 over 100% in your post-UTME. But this is what you need to know. Most students also thought they were going to cheat in, JAMB exam, and you saw that some of them were getting 4 over 400, 25 over 400, because they went and paid and they expected that when they go into the exam hall, their system is going to be hacked so that they can get 100, 400 in the JAMB exam. The same way scammers are still going to come again in post-UTME, and they are going to tell you that they can guarantee you to score 100% in the post-UTME. It is a full scam. Be very, very careful when it comes to scammers, when it comes to your post-UTME. Do not believe them. You can study using this video lesson and get admission into the university if you pay rapt attention. Number 3, time management. What do I mean by time management? Some of us have an ideology that when we get into the exam, we start from number 1, number 2, number 3, and then we go on till number 50. But what you need to know is this: in CBT, immediately you log in your JAMB registration number and your password, your time starts counting down immediately. So if you have 20 minutes and you just click start, it will start reading 1959, 1958, and then the timer will start counting down, and immediately the time is done, it will automatically submit for you, and that is the end of your exam. Instead of Some students have a habit of starting from number 1 and then going to number 2 and then number 3. When a question is hard for them, let's say number 3 becomes difficult for them, they begin to think and calculate and make sure they get the answer of number 3, not knowing that time is already counting down. This is the way we tackle that situation. When you are in the exam hall and you get to a particular number that you don't know, don't bother thinking about it. Just skip to the next question. The reason why is because there are easier questions down the line that you have not gotten to yet. So you can just skip the hard questions and note the numbers. When you get to the end, you can then come back to the questions that are difficult so that you don't waste your time during the exam. The good thing about CBT is this: question you have answered will show green, while the ones you have not answered yet will show red. You have the option to change your answer at any time you want, but guys, do not waste time. Make sure you are fast and reading. Do not go and relax in the exam hall and be talking and be looking around. You are not there to play. You are here for your destiny. So immediately you get into the exam hall, focus Log in your details, focus on your system, and answer every question that you can. The ones you cannot answer, leave them. When you get to the end and you are finished, you can come back and quickly fill in the blank spaces. That's another thing I need to tell you is this: there is no negative marking in CBT examination for most universities. So what that means is, any question that you do not know the answer to, make sure you make the likely guess and it might count for you. Do not leave any question blank when you are writing your post-UTME examination. You have the option to go forward, to go backward, to change your answers. And don't forget, at all times, make sure you have one eye on the clock and one eye on the question. Number 4, when you are done with your examination and the timer has not finished counting, please click the submit button. Click the submit button so that you can be sure that your questions and the answers have been submitted to the system. If you do not do this, you will wait in vain for your results to come out and there will be no result for you. The reason why is because the system has not registered your results. So immediately you finish, and if you still have some time on the clock, immediately click submit. When you click submit, automatically it's going to be registered that you have taken the exam and that your answers have been submitted for marking. Make sure you click submit if you finish before the timer runs out. Number 5, when going for post-UTME examination, there are going to be lots of students from many parts of the country. You don't know who you are going to meet in the university you are going to. So on the day of your CBT examination, most people will prefer to read on their phone and watch these videos on their phone. But this is what you need to know. When it is an hour or 30 minutes to your exam, you need to look for a safe place to keep your file, your phone, and every other of your personal belonging. Because in post-UTME examination, I have noticed from experience that is when a lot of people lose their phones and their personal belongings, such as their JAMB results and their credentials and their documents. The reason why is because when they are rushing into the exam hall, they just put their phone into their envelope with their credential and drop it by the floor outside the exam hall. When they come out from the exam hall, their money, their phone, and the whole credential is gone. And that's how some people lose the original copies of their credentials. I have warned you now. So when you are going an hour to the exam hall, make sure you give to someone who you trust and you know that will not take them away, and then after your examination you can come back and collect your documents. Post-UTME examination don't usually take a long time, so you will not have 2 hours. Usually the exam is going to last for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and within that short period of time you are expected to complete the question and submit them. Now, post-UTME is not like JAMB. It's a different examination. So in the next part of this video, we're going to be talking about the general knowledge you need to know, the current affairs you need to be aware of when you are going for post-UTME. We're also going to discuss the English language peculiarities and the things you need to be aware of when you are preparing for post-UTME. There's also going to be post-UTME videos by universities: Unilag, Uniben, Uniport. Each of these universities are going to have a particular video dedicated to them in terms of post-UTME. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel so that you can get all the other videos that are attached to this channel, and share the link with your friends so that all of us can, be successful and chase our dream. Congratulations guys, and see you on the other side of this video.